Thursday, September the 30th. I understand that you're now trying to create a new political theory that if the Democrat Party is dissolved, it doesn't necessarily mean that the executives of the party will be banned from politics. How did you come up with that very, very strange theory?
Actually, this is a theory that a lot of Democrat people are pinning their hope on.
Well, I can understand the Democrats believing, something that is not possible, but reporters also thinking that that legally may be an option. That is strange.
It's really possible.
Yeah.
Because there's a different case. There's a difference between the Democrat Party dissolution and the Thai Party dissolution in 2007.
Why? How?
At that time, the Thai Party came under the election law. They were faced trial under election law, which means that any fraud will make executive automatically eligible.
Yes.
For ban from politics for 5 years. But the Democrats this time are facing trial under political party law.
Yes.
Which means that the court will have to decide whether a crime has taken place first before deciding whether the executive should be banned or not. It sounds really technical.
It is very technical.
Yes.
So it's electoral fraud. It's a crime.
Electoral fraud is a crime, but it's a crime that could be committed by maybe smaller people in the party. So everyone is not automatically eligible for ban.
Meaning that party executives don't have to be responsible for illegal action taken by junior people.
At that time,
or separate MPs.
In 2007, the Election Commission put the case to the court, assuming that executive of the Thai Party were responsible for an electoral fraud. And this time, the Election Commission putting the case of the Democrat Party to the Constitutional Court, assuming that something wrong taken place with or without the executive involvement or not.
So legally, you think there is a difference?
It's technically different, and the Democrat Party really, from what we have heard about, they are really pinning their hope on this.
So they're fighting the case with that very, very fine print in the law.
They are doing everything they can. They're attacking the credibility of the evidence. They're attacking credibility of the witnesses. And also, if put come to shove, they will have to rely on this little thin line.
Very, very thick technical interpretation of the law. But politically, it would be quite sensitive for the Constitutional Court to not ban the executives if they decide to dissolve the party, because they would stand accused of having double standard.
That's what we are
saying. The red shirts are watching this very closely. If the same court handling similar cases of election frauds or breaking the election laws and not getting the same kind of punishment, then the immediate reaction from the red shirts would be that this is typical double standard.
There's also another thing. The Democrat Party, as I told you, is facing a trial under the political party law.
Yes.
And the crime, the alleged crime, the campaign misuse, that took place under the old political party law, under which there was no dissolution as punishment. So there's the two dimensions of this Democrat Party argument also.
It is very interesting, very, very interesting, because then in Thai we call it the Suthichai scenario. That means that if you read between the lines, if you go into the fine print, there might be some small difference that really make a big, big difference.
The way this may sound technical, but we will try to explain it in the Nation tomorrow.
Okay, you read the Nation and you'll find out more, but I'm now beginning to be a little bit, swaying on this side that if they, being great lawyers, the Democrats, were able to exploit the little fine print in the law, then who knows? Things might change, and all the interpretations, all the analysis now may be totally wrong by then. So read the Nation tomorrow.